Hi, this is Trey Pastor, and welcome to my Blu-ray update for the week beginning September 1st, 2013. I have a few titles. I got some things from Best Buy, most things from Best Buy, two things from Amazon, and also I'm going to have a contest reminder thing towards the end of the video, but I'll save that for later. Now, the first thing I got from Amazon is a movie, one of my movies that I grew up loving and watching, and just an absolute gem about basically about coming of age and falling in love for the first time. And this movie is called Lucas, starring Corey Haim, Charlie Sheen, Kerry Russell, and young Winona Ryder. And it's basically about this young boy named Lucas, played by Corey Haim, who he's like 14 years old. He's wears glasses. He's sort of a geek, and he's into bugs and stuff. And he meets Kerry Green's character, who 16 years old. She moves to the town during the summer. He becomes fast friends with her. He hangs out with her. He shows her all his bugs and stuff, and they even listen to outside concerts underneath the in the sewer. They listen underneath where they can hear a concert playing, and he basically becomes, they become inseparable, hang out in the summer and stuff. And of course, he falls for her, and then of course school starts, and then she starts to meet people, and she meets Charlie Sheen's character, who's like a friend of Lucas. And he's a football player, and she starts to fall for him. And of course, Lucas is, basically tries to win her over, even though, she's 16, he's only 14. But it's basically a coming of age story about falling in love for the first time, and a real good drama and a little bit of comedy in there as well. And it's a real great performance by Corey Haim in this, and a young Winona Ryder's in this as well. And you can see her there. You can see that real good. There she is, right there, young Winona Ryder. That's real good, Lucas. Now, this next thing I also bought from Amazon for $5. This is I Know What You Did Last Summer. I got this because I did a trade with Rossi Boy 19, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, which is the sequel to this. So I had to get this to complete the set of the two movies. And I know there was a double set, I Know What You Did Last Summer, and I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and I think this is it. I didn't know this was it. Maybe it had it in the description. I didn't read it good enough, because there you go. I Know What You Did Last Summer, and then the sequel, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer. Right there, they're both in here like that. Okay, and they have the cover for I Still Know What You Did Last Summer there, right there, and that's the back of it over there. Okay, so this is the double set. Okay, so I got that for $5. That's a good price for Amazon. Now the next things I got are from Best Buy. I got on Friday. First thing is We Were Soldiers. It stars Mel Gibson. Has an all-star cast. And basically, this is about soldiers fighting in Vietnam. And Mel Gibson plays like the leader. And you also have Madeline Stowe in this, Greg Kinnear, Sam Elliott, Chris Klein, Kerry Russell, and Barry Pepper. And this is basically the story, about soldiers fighting in Vietnam, and Mel Gibson's like the leader. And this is written and directed by Randall Wallace, who also collaborated with Mel Gibson on Braveheart and also The Patriot, I believe. Okay, and I remember seeing this years ago, and it's a really good drama, so anxious to watch that again. Now, the next thing is like a comedy, romance kind of drama thing, and this is Think Like a Man, starring Kevin Hart. It has like an all-star cast of people in this. You got Megan Good, Kevin Hart, Michael Ealy, Ronnie Malco, Gabriel Union, Tahara Henson, and it's a really good, funny movie about relationships and drama based on Steve Harvey's best-selling book. And they're making a sequel to this. I really enjoyed this, and I heard Kevin Hart talking about they're going to definitely make a sequel to it. Okay, so that's coming. Now the next thing is a comedy based on a TV show. And this is 21 Jump Street, starring Jonah Hill and Channing Tatum. And I remember seeing the trailers for this relentlessly before it came out, and I kind of hated it because of that. But then it came out, and people said nothing but good things about it, so I was anxious to get this, and it's been a long time coming. And I got it again for $9.99. So, and I know Johnny Depp is in there because I already heard people spoil it that he's in here. So I'm gonna watch that. Now the next thing is another movie that I really enjoyed. Also starring Jonah Hill is in this movie as well. This is Brad Pitt in Moneyball, starring Jonah Hill and Philip Seymour Hoffman. Okay, basically about the Los Angeles A's general manager Billy Beane, who comes up with the concept of Moneyball. Okay, for the Oakland A's, and turn them from losers to winners. And it's a really good drama, and Brad Pitt gives a really good performance in this. And I really like, and also Jonah Hill too. He's, you know, more of a dramatic role in that. Now this next movie is a horror movie that I've never seen before, but I heard great things about it. And this is the original Reanimator, starring Jeffrey Combs and Bruce Campbell, and I heard nothing but good things about this. So again, this is on sale for $9.99. So I'm anxious to watch that. Now this next movie is a movie that came out I think earlier this year. This is Pain and Gain. Okay, starring Mark Wahlberg and The Rock, and this is basically about bodybuilders in Miami that actually real life people murdered a couple of people in their scheme to try to get rich. Okay, and those two real life people are on death row right now in Florida. But I got this movie because I read the real life story, and the real life story is horrific. And I'm glad the two guys that were responsible are on death row, even though I think more of those people should still be locked up, even though they're not. But this movie by Michael Bay, I found it entertaining, and that's why I picked it up. You know, it just came out, and that's why I got it. And like I said, I understand why the relatives, the people that got hurt by them, are mad about the movie. I understand that completely, but I got it because I enjoyed it, to be perfectly honest. Okay, and the next movie I got is a romance and a remake, actually, The Great Gatsby, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Tobey Maguire, Carey Mulligan, and Joe Egerton. Basically about a guy that reinvents himself and comes back rich to woo the woman that he loves. And this music, they put the modern music in this, you know, Jay-Z and stuff. And this movie, I liked it. And it was pretty good. And like I said, the ending is all screwed up, in my opinion. Okay, but I really enjoyed this movie. And like I said, I saw it in 3D in the theater, and I got motion sickness while watching. You know, in the beginning of it, when they were zooming in and out and zooming out, and I had the 3D glass on, and I had to hold my head down because I got a little motion sickness by it. But again, I got this, and I also know that they got another cover for this because I saw Ali Walker do her update, and the cover she has is different. It has the like the 3D eyes on it, and it's not the 3D cover on it, but it's a different cover on it. Okay. Okay. Now the last thing that I got from Best Buy was on sale. Actually, normally it's on sale for $50, but I got it on sale for $20. And this is A Person of Interest, a show on CBS, about two guys. You know, there's June Caviezel there and Michael Emerson there. Michael Emerson plays Harold Finch. He's like a billionaire who creates this machine that sees everything. Okay, and the government shut him down, so he basically taps into the machine now, and he takes this John Reese, who's his ex-agent, who's a total badass, and they basically look up numbers because the machine sees everything, and it pulls people's numbers, and it tells them that either this person's going to be involved in a crime or commit a crime, and they basically try to stop them or help the people. Okay, and then they basically, Jim Caviezel's character is a total badass, and he's basically like Batman in this. Okay, and just a total badass, and they get help from these two cops, Tara Henderson and Kevin Chapman, who plays two cops that they kind of working on their side, and it's a really good show. And season 3 is about to start sometime later this month, and also season 2 just came out on Blu-ray. Okay, so I'm glad I picked that up. Okay, so now that's what I got, and also I want to say, as far as the contest, I'm going to start my 5th contest of 2013. This is my way of giving back to the people for watching my videos and being supportive of me, and just my way of giving back to them, and for them making great videos as well. And but I got to think of a wacky question. That's what I've been racking my brain all weekend to try to think of a wacky question, and I haven't come up with one yet. But I'm working on it. Okay, and as soon as I, excuse me, come up with it, I'll announce the contest. Okay, and I'm going to have 2 prizes. I know that already. I'm going to have the 2 $25 Amazon prizes on this. Okay, and it's going to be open worldwide. Okay, but I just got to think of the question. When I think of the wacky question, I will make the video and upload it, and the contest will begin. Okay, so I just wanted to put that out there so people know that it is coming, and my 5th contest, 2013, is coming again. Okay, and basically that's it. Okay, so let me know what you think of my titles and stuff, and like I said, stay tuned for the contest. It is coming soon, so when I think of the wacky question, I'll make the video and put it up. Okay, so this is Trey Passers saying so long and take care.